Hello and welcome. My name is Cameron, and welcome back to episode 6 of my Let's Play series of Stone Block 3. So in between episodes, I've done a couple of things. I've expanded this way a little bit more, given us some more ceiling space. Um, Over here, I've just been kind of processing ores, keeping this full and getting different resources, and also sending some sand and dust through here so we can get resources that way as well. Just set up some quick drawers over here to fill up the space and kind of give us a little bit more room for our resources. Eventually, I'd like to expand this to kind of either cover all of our stuff or somehow connect it to our storage area over there. I've also set up a bunch of botany pots. So we have some dark oak growing. We also have some kelp because this is what we need actually to do belts for the create mod. I've also got cactus set up and sugarcane as well. Our farm has been going well. Just upgrading some of our storage to bigger chests. And yeah, that's what I've been doing off camera. Um, this episode, I have a few ideas. I already set them up, so I figure this is going to be our crafting chest each episode, where I'll kind of prepare some stuff, or as we go through the episode, I'll put it in here to prepare for what we want to build this episode. So for now, I'm thinking what I realized when I was processing ores is that I kind of need a better furnace setup. I kind of just had all my furnaces over here, and this is good, but when there's other mods in the pack that kind of let you do this more efficiently, at least early game, where we are, I definitely want to take advantage of that. I also, so we're going to get into some of those iron furnaces, gold furnaces, so they can start smelting faster. And maybe we'll set up a little system, maybe an area over here or whatnot that we can set up some furnaces. I also want to get into some of these building gadgets. I definitely like the building gadget because it could be nice when we're breaking down blocks into gravel and sand and whatnot, just for easily placing them might be good. They also have the exchanging gadget that's going to help when we actually start replacing things and trying to make things look nice in here, which I think we're going to do in the next coming episodes as well. I also, there's the copy and paste gadget. Really doesn't do much for us right now. It's really so you can copy and paste designs in your world. I just want to make it just so we have the tool at our disposal as well. And the other thing I want to try to do this episode is I'm trying to get towards creating some items from Create, so like this wrench and then these engineer goggles. This will help us actually see the kinetic information for machines. It'll kind of help us better understand things. We do need string for this, so I've been having to look at how we're going to get string. Um, right now, it looks like we need flax, and I don't know. We'd need like flax seeds, so I wonder how we'd even get those. Let's see. Yeah, there's no way to get it right now, as far as I'm aware. But so we might need to get a mob spawner set up, mob grinding thing, and there is actually a quest pack we can go through as well to kind of delve into that. But for right now, let's get the furnace setup going. So already set up some of our resources. So this is what we'll need for the iron furnaces, and then once we have the iron furnaces, we put them in here, and this is how we get the gold furnaces, then diamond, and then emerald. So let's take all this stuff and get us some upgraded furnaces. Um, so let's grab those furnaces, and I think I made enough to do 12. So that is what we will do. And let's see, oh, are these actually quests in here? Miscellaneous. Yep, iron furnaces it looks like. So yep, we'll go ahead and do that. These are some miscellaneous things that could be useful. We actually have a hearthstone, so that would actually be good. I wonder if we put that in our inventory. Yep. So it looks like that quest line actually just unlocked because we made some furnaces. So we might not have all the quests here. So I've been liking the quests so far. They seem to be going well. We'll also get into this building gadgets, so we'll be able to get some of these quests complete. Cool. Let's keep going. Let's make some gold furnaces. Oh, sorry. This way. Likewise, we'll do diamond. And you can see the cook time is going down. So on a regular furnace, it doesn't show, but for example, on an iron furnace, we see that the cook time is 160. So already with diamond, we're reducing that by half. So definitely going to be an upgrade for us here. So go ahead and do that. And cool, we have some emerald furnaces. So let's see how fast these smelt up. Let's just quickly grab some coal. And let's grab a stack of iron. And we'll see how quickly these work. Yeah, look at that. Look at how fast that is. And you do have upgrades that you can put in here. So augments in here. And you can do auto moving, so auto smelting, like auto input and auto output. And also choose where your fuel comes in. So let's see actually what mod is this from? This is from the Iron Furnaces mod. So these are the different kinds of upgrades we can put. So different augments. Factory augment converts the furnace into a factory, which means it uses power instead of heat for fuel. Okay. So this actually turns it into a generator. Yeah, heat from the furnace will generate power. It no longer smelts items. Interesting. Slows down the cook time for 25% for all recipes, but yeah, fuel heats up the furnace twice as much. So I think instead of coal being able to smelt 8 items, it would actually be able to smelt 16, which would definitely be cool. Looks like those are all the augments for it, so yeah, that's not too bad. I'm thinking we have 12. We have quite a bit, so I'm wondering how we could set this up in a good way. Let's mine this out a little bit as much as we can. Oh, we actually have the loot bee. I want to go after these because I think this is the way we will get eggs. And I definitely want some eggs if we're going to get into the chicken resources mod. So that's definitely a must. So we'll go after these guys. I was going to open a few eggs as well because I did get some off camera from some of these loot bees. Oh, he's following me down. Oh, I don't want to hit you. Okay. So maybe once we get some of those, we'll try it as well. Is he going to come down? Oh, he's hiding up there. Okay, I think we're going to have to go up to him then for resources. If he doesn't want to come down. Yep, he's already dropping stuff. We got some flowers, so this is how we can get some Botania flowers as well. A battery, interesting. Some iron. What else you got? Some copper. Any eggs? What was that? Another flower? I don't know what that one was. Was that a dripper? Did he drop drippers? Interesting. Okay. That was good. I know, like, over all these little loot bees, I'm having, like, holes all over my my base so far. That's gonna make making things look good kind of interesting. So anyway, let's go ahead and just put some of these furnaces right here, and we'll kind of show how we use those. So I want to keep some space so it'll look nice. So I'm thinking, I wonder if there's, I think there are item pipes in here. Yes, from the pipes mod, you can do item pipes. For now, we should be good. So what we can do is kind of do a setup like this. And we'll make a space in each of those. And what we'll do, maybe we'll try, well, for right now, we'll just do chests. I'll make a few of these. And so we can put it on each side. And for right now, let's just grab a bunch of coal. Okay. Put those in there. And we will configure this so we can shift click to reset all of these. So these are the different sides of the furnace. So like this left side is going to be the side that's connected to this chest. So really what we want to do is put materials in these ones and then have the process materials come out over here. So what we'll do is we'll say left is input. So left is going to automatically bring it in here. We can do auto input on, so it'll automatically pull from this chest. And we can click on the right until we get output, and we can do auto output, and this will automatically turn or push anything into here. And I think eventually we can have some kind of fuel supply going to this just to replenish some of the coal. Um, Maybe some pipes just along the back or something like that, and automatically keep those filled. So we'll go ahead and copy these, turn auto on. Okay, and then let's see. So if we throw some cobblestone into here, it'll automatically get pulled into there, start processing, and automatically smelt out to that side. So that is very nice. So we got a bunch of these, so we could do multiple setups. I don't know how much we actually need. I made a few just so we have the choice of what we want to do. I'll just set them up all just so we can have them going. Looks like, yeah, we should have enough to do this many rows. Let's do another hammer here. Put a torch back here. We're going to have 2 chests. And do that as well. So I'll set up these in between episodes, but it's nice to just have some kind of setup going now. We shouldn't even need all of these furnaces, to be honest. I don't see us using these for much processing for like ever. And you can actually, I think, upgrade these furnaces to make it almost instant how it smelts stuff. So we should be good on that side. Okay, so the next thing I want to look into is doing some of these building gadgets. So we'll just grab all of these, and these will just go by the recipe. We'll just throw these in here. I'll get rid of this one, get the exchanging gadget, and then the copy and paste gadget. And I was interested, I think we should be able to power them using these. So let's see, maybe we can't. Okay, interesting. I know there's a way we can power it from the mod itself using a charging station. So let's make one of these. It's just a block of coal, some redstone, some lapis. Looks like we need 2 lapis, 2 redstone, block of coal. Let's get this dripper out of our inventory that we got from the bees. We'll put some of these things away into the wood. Just clearing out. Got a bunch of these random sticks, of course. Let's see, what else did we need? We needed some iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got a little extra. So there we go. Now we got a charging station. Let's put it right next to this. Yep, and it should be transferring power into here. So we're having the power come from here into the block next to it. And we can kind of get some more things going. We can transfer some of this real quick so we can fill up our magmator. I do want to get a way soon to automatically produce lava, but until now, this will work. And so we can put our building gadget in here. Looks like we can also throw coal into here, which might not be a bad idea because it looks like we're not producing very much power. Yeah, so this is just filling up the building gadget. So while those fill up, let's look at the one other thing we wanted to do. I wanted to set up more of these encased fans because there are some certain things that we can do in addition to just washing through water, as we saw in the book. So if you press U on these, you can see, so bulk washing we've got down, we have a setup over there. Likewise, we can also do the bulk cooking, and this will actually help us cook different food products up, which would be pretty cool to get our kelp. So that'd be nice. And then you also have bulk blasting, which I think this serves just like a regular furnace. So this is really what would be nice. It's interesting to see. I'm hoping your items wouldn't burn up in the lava. I don't know. We'll have to try that out. But we'll have to set up some just like this one over here. So let me grab some create tools. So we'll grab some shafts, we'll do some cogwheels, maybe a gearbox, a funnel. Let's put our gadgets in there. I have to make more andesite alloys between episodes. So let's see, right? We just need one going into here and blowing through it. So let's see how else we could do this. We could do one right here, kind of fit it in between here. I don't want to take up too much room yet. Let's see what we can do if we're able to kind of do some of this in a more compact way. Let's grab some more cogs, just so we're able to function a little bit better. Okay, so we know we need this shaft to go directly into the encased fan. So, right, we need it to go this way. It'd be nice to keep, like, just branch off from one of these. So we could take this. I'd like to speed it up a little bit, though. So that's what I've actually done on this one. So what we're doing is transferring this to the small cogwheel, which is sped up, and then that small cogwheel connected to this big one actually speeds that up as well. So I kind of added our mechanical press here, so this actually goes pretty quick if we want to see, like, a lot faster than last time, where it took a long time to process that. So we're just gonna do some sort of setup. I guess we could just pull things directly off of here. Let's see what we could do. So that's going to turn at the same rate. Really, we could do large cogwheels off of these smaller ones. That would speed up our stuff. So that would go too fast. So if you see that it breaks, oh, maybe it's not that it would be too fast. It's that it's connected to the other one as well. So let's do, yeah, a large one and then do a small one here. And if we do a large one again, so that's really, really going. So let's see if we want to put our encased fan here. Yep, that's really blowing us. So we'll go ahead and build up a little reservoir. And let's go ahead and put a piece of stone in here and get some lava. Let's see, I think we need those twigs again for the lava. Yep, the fire plows. And we'll grab a piece of stone and we'll turn that into our lava. Up here. Cool. And this should be, so let's see, if we throw a bunch of these, it just gets destroyed, right? Yeah, I'm not sure how we want to do this, or how you would without destroying the items. You know what? Actually, it was saying that it does different things depending on the blocks it passes through. So I'm almost wondering... Let me see. Let me grab a sign really quick, just to kind of set something up. Let's expand this out to here. And let's put a sign right here. So that doesn't... Okay, see how it goes through the lava, and then we actually get a different effect. So we should be able to throw our items right here, and that'll actually cook them up. Let's see. Yeah, and I think those are actually getting affected. So this is how we could automate something potentially. Because we don't have to have it sitting in the water. We just need it to pass through the water to get the washing, I think. Let's see, will this smelt up into stone eventually? I don't know how long it takes. Yep, and there it goes. And then you can just collect it from the side. Nice. Okay. Similarly, we do need to get one of these set up for making soul sand as well. So we actually need this haunting fire. This is how we can get stuff from the nether without going to the nether dimensions right now. Yeah, we can do our deep slate into different things. Our soul sand into scoria, but I think this is how we also, yeah, put dirt into soul sand. So we're definitely going to need this blue fire. I don't know how we would get one of these, to be honest. I don't know if we turn, let's see, soul, it's soul fire, right? Yeah, soul lantern. How do we get something like this? Do we need soul sand on stick, on coal? Or we need this? Is there like a way we can do that? Do we somehow need soul sand and then light fire on top of that? Is there another way to get soul sand in here? The haunting. There's a mixing. A mob soul, sand, and water. I think I saw that in the quest book. Maybe that's how we need to get soul sand. Getting started. Yeah, this soul. Mob soul. Mob souls have a 20% chance of dropping anytime a mob dies. So we'll need to get into some mob farming, and then that's how we can do that. Yeah, mixing sand, a mob soul, and some water in a mixer. After your first, you can make more by, yeah, bulk haunting with a fan. Okay, so that's actually what we'll need to do next time. I believe we could start working on the smeltery. Let's focus on these ones. So we can start making some seared bricks now that we have a good way to get the clay that we need. So let's make a bunch of these. So it's just clay, sand, and gravel. We should have, let's see, did I take all the clay from here? So here's some clay. There's also a bunch of sand in here. Let's see, let's just grab a stack. And then let's put away some of these blocks so we have some more space in here. And we'll just grab a stack of gravel. And mixing all these together, we get some grout. Throw our grout into these chests to get processed into our seared bricks. So we'll let those go for a while, and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. We've got all these seared bricks heated up. I also grabbed some of the seared bricks we got from a quest reward in the bag. We also had a bee spawn, so we got some more eggs. So I think at the end of the episode, we'll toss some eggs and see if we can get some chickens finally, so we can get in some resources. So I've kind of prepped all the items we'll need. So we'll kind of grab all of these and get started with some of these quests. So we need the seared melter, so we can make a tank or ingot gauge. So ideal for metals holding 48 ingots of fluid, retains liquid when broken. So we'll grab that. So this is what we need for the melter. So this is what's placed above the heater. So we'll grab the seared heater. And likewise, let's set something up. Let's just set it up over here maybe, so we can start to process. So we have our heater. So I'm guessing we put coal or some kind of fuel source in there. Put the melter on top. And okay, so let's put a torch up here. And let's see what the next quest is. So I was looking ahead just to make sure we had all the resources. So let's look at this. Melter is a multi-block that allows you to melt metals into fluids. Place the seared heater, provide it with solid fuel, and place the seared melter on top. So let's grab this puny smelting book. So this should go through kind of all the basics. Yeah, introduction to the melter, moving fluids. All right, now that you're done tinkering with those whipping materials, so this is how we can get some better materials for our tools, but also start to get some items that we're going to need for other mods as well. Okay, so this actually looks like a pretty good setup. So let's go ahead and go through the next quest, casting. To convert molten metals back into items, you need to use the casting faucet and a casting table/basin. To choose the form the metal will take, ingot, pickaxe head, etc., you need to use a cast. Sand casts are destroyed on use while gold casts are reusable. To make sand casts, place a blank sand cast on a casting table, then click it with the part you want to make a cast of. The faucet can then be activated with a click or with a redstone signal. It basically acts as a pipe, moving fluid from the block behind it to the block below. It can be replaced with an actual pipe if you prefer. Okay, so let's go ahead and make some seared faucets like that. Let's get a casting table and a casting basin. And let's go ahead and put them on either side. Let's do the casting table, basin. Let's put some of these here. And let's see, we can put things into the melter to actually create some fluids. So I did create some sand. I grabbed some sand so we can make some casts. But it might not be a bad idea to just go right for the gold casts. But we'll see. We might want to just wait for the smeltery. So let's make some gold blank casts. Some sand ones. Smeltery. The smeltery is a multi-block that melts metals and combines molten metals into alloys. Its shape is much more freeform than the melter. See Mighty Smelting for a guide on how to build it, which is right there. Some molten metals mix, creating alloys. This only happens if you have fuel, so a massive smeltery with no fuel will function as a safe tank for storing molten metals. Okay, so actually if you have no fuel in it, you can put your molten metals into this and they won't mix into alloys. Interesting. The more seared blocks that make up the smeltery, the more fuel is used up and the more items and fluids it can store. Ores and raw ores melted in the smeltery yield more than they would produce in a furnace. So yeah, this will actually start to double our iron as well. So whereas we got like single pieces of iron from smelting it in a smelter, if we use a smeltery from Tinker's Construct, I think we actually will start to double our resources. The one thing I wanted to use right before we go is make this cobblestone generator tier 2, which pretty much we just have to do 4 blocks of seared stone over the cobblestone tier 1 into a smeltery. So let's grab some fuel and we'll throw this in the seared heater. Okay, I think that should work unless we need some lava or something. Yep, nope, we got that. And let's put 3 of these in here. So let's see. Seared brick, we're gonna need. It says we're gonna need 4 blocks, so it might just be better to smelt up the blocks. Yeah, this is 4 bricks, so it looks like we won't even be able to fit them all in there. So we'll have to kind of do it one at a time. So let's grab this cobblestone generator here. And let's throw it in the casting basin. Let's just pour off what we have in here, and we'll throw some more in so that it melts up. And as this melts, we'll just pour it directly in. Okay. I think four blocks means we'll need 12 bricks. So I think it's this one, and then I think we'll need one more batch of 3, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that should turn it into the tier 2. Let's see. This actually smelts up pretty fast. I don't know if it's just because it's seared bricks. Let's see, is that enough? Seared stone, 3 buckets. Might need a little bit more. So let those heat up. Let's see, are these the same recipe? Yeah, seared bricks. Okay. Pour that over top. Oh, we still need, it looks like 1 more brick, potentially. You can see at the top it says 3.75 blocks. Yep, there we go. Seared stone, 4 blocks. So we see it turning. And there we go. We got tier 2 cobble generator. Nice. How easy is the tier 3? So this one's actually just iron over top of it, which also isn't bad. Yeah. Okay. And I bet in gold is the same kind of thing. We cast it over diamond. Interesting. Molten diamond. So, okay. Well, we'll go ahead and place this back under here. This kind of just helps us generate cobblestone. At least for right now, just so we can break down into gravel. Once we start automating and whatnot, it'll be really good to have some more of these generators going. Okay, but I think for now, that is where we'll call this episode. We got some nice furnace setup. We got our setup kind of handled over here with the bulk blasting, and we can do something similar over with the water, and maybe there's a way we can automate collecting the resources then. So yeah, this has been pretty good. We got our melter set up, got some upgraded cobblestone generators. Okay, I feel good. Let's actually open those eggs. I've been saying I've been doing it, so let's see. No, we're praying for an egg, or for a chicken. Really? None? Oh my gosh, we did 8 eggs and didn't get a single chicken. That's how unfortunate. Okay, well, that's where we'll call episode 6, and thank you guys for joining. I will see you all next time. Bye bye.